Hello, we are live. It's July 6th, 2022, and I'm sitting on my roof, or my patio area, for no good reason. I just wanted to, admittedly, I wanted to try streaming because I got a new phone and I want to see how good it can handle streaming. There's a person there. I want to see if we get any viewers anytime soon. There's some pretty flowers, just because I literally have nothing better to do today. So I decided to do a quick trial stream. So if anyone will show up, excuse the air conditioner. Oh, someone's here. Who is it? God, I wish I could get a better view. Hi, Ramses. How are you doing? Hi, Deborah. Good to see you here. I wish you could see the sunset better. It looks pretty. But alas. Let's see. Hi, Alex. How are you guys doing tonight? There's not really a point to this stream. I apologize. I just got a new phone, so I wanted to see if it could stream well. So, and I didn't want to go out tonight because I just got home from work, so I'm already pretty sweaty. So yeah. Thanks, Alex. I'm okay, Ramses. I had work, which was fun, but otherwise, I haven't been doing anything. I'm just bored out of my mind. Thank you, Alex. It's appreciated. I'm planning on trying to go on some walks. I was actually thinking of doing another live stream tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's nice. We're in the Lincoln Park neighborhood of Chicago. It's actually a pretty swanky spot. I'm staying with family right now. It's not my apartment. I'm not paying for it, so because if I did have to pay for it, there's no way I could afford to live here. But I feel very lucky. And if you see over towards where I'm looking, just past is like that big building right there is the waterfront. Hay season. We're of course situated on Lake Michigan, kind of similar to Toronto, how they're situated on Lake Ontario. It's not necessarily North End. We're a little bit south of there. This is Lincoln Park, near North End. Hello. Yeah, Susan was my first mod. So don't mess around with her. She has full permission to boot you if she has to. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a better view. I know, it's been a while. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. That's pretty. Lincoln Park is a very popular neighborhood, especially for families. It's also a college area of town. DePaul University is about a mile away from here. fun fact, it's actually, but also a fun fact, it is probably one of the most liberal schools that I know of, which is kind of ironic if you think about it. They're very religiously tolerant as well. Oh, you should definitely go. Chicago is a very beautiful city. I love it a lot. I'm trying to find good angles for the sunset. I'm sorry. There you go. Gosh, it feels so weird. Yeah, the skyline is beautiful. We are actually considered one of the birthplaces of modern architecture. That is because of the Great Chicago Fire sometime in the 1800s. I apologize, I don't know when it actually was. But basically, over half of the entire city burned down. And they had to rebuild. And they decided to rebuild it with stronger materials. Oh, nice. Go Blue Demons. And so they used stronger building materials, and then eventually developed the skyscraper. It's also where we get the nickname the Second City. Thank you. So we have a very, very, well, not very, but quite modern looking skyline. Actually, so to give you a little bit of perspective, so just past the buildings right in front of us, that is Clark Street. It's one of the main north-south streets in the city. Again, I'm sorry if this is boring. Yeah, the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, used to be the world's tallest building. They are definitely better in Chicago. Yeah, I just want to leave the States as soon as I can. They're definitely better in Florida. I like Chicago a lot more. You guys like looking at flowers? This is the flowers that I've been planting. Alex, I unfortunately am committed to go to school here for a semester or two, so it's gonna be at least 6 months, possibly, most likely a year. But my goal is to get out within a year. And I don't fully know if I'm gonna go to Toronto or Montreal yet, but it's gonna be one of those two places. Yeah, I guess. I'm a very indecisive person. So I wanted to try to go up to Canada this year, but it just didn't work out. Yes, I will be safe. It's a lot safer here than it is in Florida. Let's just say that. When the recent Supreme Court decision, that shall not be named, came out, hey Allie, let's just say I was very glad that I now live in Illinois and not in Florida. Yeah, the bigger one. I wish I could show you more from this roof. I don't really want to go on a walk right now because I'm being lazy. just go home. Yes, I know. I love the brick. This is one of the, I know I was just talking about the fire. This is one of the oldest parts of Chicago. And by that I mean like almost all the buildings are pretty old. I don't know exactly how old though, but it depends on who you ask. Some people call them townhouses, some people call them brownstones. Depends on the person you ask. Go on. I did this before. I can't remember how I. Boom. There we go. Allie, are you happy? Are you guys happy? Yes, Alex, we are pretty near a CTA station, actually close to several. We are off the red, purple, and brown lines. Next to the closest station to here is probably Fullerton, but the easiest station to get to from here would probably be Clark and Vision. I think I said it earlier, but just behind those buildings right there is Clark Street, so take the 22, which goes down Clark. I can take that to the Clark and Division station, and then catch the red line from there. But most of the time, I mean, it's not that far of a walk to get here. It's not that far of a walk to get to the Fullerton station. Wait, did I make Jenny K mod? I can't remember. I think I might have as like a joke. And so funny story, I got my paycheck the other day, and I was planning on investing in a gimbal, or either a gimbal or a photo camera to start recording videos, but then my phone broke, so I had to get a new phone, so that took up the entirety of my paycheck. But at least I upgraded to get a phone with a slightly better camera. Maybe I'll like demote Johnny just so I could, like, it'd be funny to watch Jenny put Johnny on thin ice. But then again, I don't think she's been really active. Do you guys remember the girthy burrito joke? I should go get a girthy burrito. There's a Taco Bell not far from here, and actually the Taco Bell that's closest to here serves alcohol. So I'm not that fat, I'm not that big of a drinker, but if I ever did want alcohol with my Taco Bell, which seems like the worst possible combination ever, then yeah. But yeah, Susan, I agree, but the good news is that I'm getting a raise pretty soon. Starbucks is giving all baristas company-wide a raise, so yeah. Alex, only certain Taco Bell, so there's like a new kind of like Taco Bell brand called Taco Bell Cantina. Those serve alcohol, but like a normal Taco Bell won't serve you alcohol. And even then, I'm not sure if I would trust Taco Bell doesn't seem like the wisest move. I would probably get drunk first and then hit up Taco Bell on the way home. Yeah, I just got her. I just wrenched her. I haven't had Taco Bell for a little bit. Okay, Susan, I would agree with you sometimes, but like Taco Bell, like you have to be in like a certain mood to get Taco Bell. Deborah, some of them do. I was saying there's a special kind of Taco Bell called like a Taco Bell Cantina. Those have margaritas, but like normal Taco Bell, they don't really have margaritas. It tastes like the word greasy, Alex. That's the best way to describe it. Well, I mean, Susan, usually, like, I usually get Taco Bell when it's like 1 a.m. and there's nothing else open. Then I'm like actually in the mood for Taco Bell. They have this like one burrito that I love called the quesarito. It's like a quesadilla and a burrito rolled in one. I love it so much. It's spicy, cheesy, and it's a pretty girthy burrito. It's probably like one of the girthiest that they have. Do you guys prefer soft shell or hard shell tacos? We actually have pretty good Chinese food here, Susan. Similar to Toronto, we have one like main Chinatown on the south side of the city, but then we also have, it's not called Chinatown, but there's like an unofficial kind of Chinatown up towards like the northwest. One of the things that I wish I'd done back in Florida before I left was Grove Stream in this part of Orlando called Mills 50. It's kind of like a weird, cool fusion of like a hipster district mix of Chinatown. Or not really Chinatown, it's more Vietnamese, but it's like Little Asia. It was just really cool. What? Why did I say that? I'm gonna say. Oh, the nacho fries? I feel like those are okay. Someone mentioned Cinnabon. Oh yeah, the little like cinnamon toast that they have. Those aren't necessarily my favorite. Yeah, I know, but it was, I don't know, it was like mostly Vietnamese, some Thai. It was just like, we called it Little Asia. The only reason why I didn't really go and record that before I left was because it wasn't really in the nicest of areas. Like the area itself was fine, but like the surrounding areas weren't necessarily the cleanest. Same with our Chinatown here. Like Chinatown here is okay, but like it's in the south side of Chicago, which is known as like the rougher area of Chicago. It's mostly ignored by politicians, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, Pan-Asian, thank you, that's the word. Had good boba shops, that's what I remember. I loved going, like if I had like to go downtown for like a doctor's appointment or something, and then like on the drive back I would usually go get like boba. In the area right now that I am currently in, I feel pretty safe. I just don't want to go walk around right now because at night it can get a little sketchy. Especially like even in like the is I just don't want to take any risks. So I might do another stream tomorrow morning where I actually walk. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, hey fans. Yeah, I know, I was looking at my old streams and it has been a year since my first stream, which is just like crazy. Alex, yeah, to some extent, like, again, you know, be careful. You have to be careful. Look behind you pretty often. Don't be stupid. You'll be fine, but like, you just need to take precautions. Yeah, that was like far up north though. That was, I mean, again, that actually kind of illustrates my point. That was in Highland Park, which is like a suburb just north of Chicago. Also pretty known for being affluent. So it was very surprising when there was a mass shooting there. But I mean, these things can happen literally anywhere. I mean, if you guys remember the Parkland, Florida school shooting, that was actually a pretty well-off area as well. Yeah, no, not a good idea. So I hope you guys don't really expect too many night walks from me. It's really unfortunate, the kind of world that we live in. The sun's almost gone. If you look closely, straight ahead actually you can see a few fireflies. I'm not sure if it shows up on camera. Well, I mean, when I was in Florida, all of my streams were in this like one neighborhood, which is where I lived, which I felt comfortable in because I pretty much knew everyone there. But living in a city is a whole other thing. No, fans, does this look like Florida? Fans, yeah, I guess you weren't here for that. I moved to Chicago, and that's where I'm currently living, and then eventually the plan is to move to Canada. But for now, I'm living here. It's only like an hour flight, Susan. I lived in Florida pretty much my whole life, Allie. That was where I grew up. I was like in different places around Florida, but mostly in Florida, and then mostly in Orlando. But I lived in Tampa. I lived in Gainesville, which is a town within northern Florida. It's where University of Florida is. I wasn't born in Florida, but I was raised in Florida. You know, there are no palm trees. They're replaced by telephone poles and wires. It's already getting dark out here. How's the weather in Toronto? Yeah, I know that. And there's actually, it's funny, so one of Orlando's nicknames is O-Town. And I remember there being this band called O-Town. And it was named after Orlando, but strangely enough, none of those people were from Orlando. So... Did that actually happen, Susan? Yeah, it's fairly cloudy. Yeah, exactly, Susan. It's like Fort Town. Maybe, oh, maybe that's what Fort Town was based after. Is that what Fort Town is? Do you guys know Fort Town from the Turning Red movie? We have a nice lake here too. I'm just not going there right now because that is where a lot of people like to hang out during the evenings, and that's just not going to happen right now. Oh, yeah, I mean, sunrise is very early here in Chicago. Rises in about like, oh, sorry, Susan. Oh, so what was the thing? Oh yeah, sunrise is very early here. Like, I woke up the other day and the sun was like starting to rise, and it was like, it wasn't even like 4:30 yet. It was insane. Backstreet, okay, let's start some controversy. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I would say NSYNC. Alex, oh, sorry. Alex, I am very close to where I work, so I walk it, but I do take the subway very often. I don't really, I mean, I can take the CTA bus if I really want to, but I don't really want to waste money, so I just walk the 5 minutes. But, yeah, I do go on the bus frequently. Like, we have this giant, beautiful library in downtown called the Harold Washington Library. I like going to that very frequently. And there's a subway station right next to that, literally named after the library. So what I'll often do is I'll take the brown line from here, and then I'll go to the library. I know, nights will, like, night sunsets will be very early. I disagree. I am more of an NSYNC person. I know. Sorry. I hate to break it to you, but I mean, Backstreet Boys are good, but I don't know. I just like NSYNC better. Pretty similar weather to Toronto. So we do have fairly harsh winters. So I'm trying to enjoy this nice weather while we also have pretty rough summers as well. Like sometimes it will get as hot as Florida here. Then it does get fairly humid. But I mean, I grew up in Florida, so it's no sweat on me. Already like almost 30 minutes. Did we just get more people? I'm not gonna weigh in on that, Susan. I know, if you're lurking, say hi. Literally the whole point of this stream is to interact with you guys, because, again, I'm not going on a walk right now. Ooh, firefly. Is it an hour later, or is it an hour earlier? Oh, well. Yeah, I guess it's an hour later. You know, I watched the video before it, like, argued that it's a lot better for your health to live on the eastern side of a time zone than it is for you to live on the western side of a time zone. Just trying to see or show yourself. Wait, it's already 10. Oh God. Oh, well, you're in Boston, right, Allie? So. It's not here, I guess. Alex, what do you know about the CTA? No, Susan, I have tomorrow off. Yeah, Four Seasons is a lot better. I am not working tomorrow, which is nice, because I have stuff that I need to get done. Am I gonna do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. That is true, because the vast majority of our network is not underground. It is either at grade or above. I really do need to get stuff done that's related to school. I have to, like, and I hate math so much. I really should have done it about a month ago. And I can't register for classes until I take that exam. So I need to take it very soon. But I hate math. That is true, Alex. Do you know, like, about the loop downtown? I know. So, all of the lines here in Chicago, sorry, let me start off. So the subway lines that we have here in Chicago are color coded. So there's the red, which is the busiest line, it goes north-south. There's the blue line, similar to line 1, it kind of does like a little U shape. It goes towards downtown and then it goes back out, connects to O'Hare Airport, which is the main airport here. There's the pink line, which is the newest one. It goes out towards Cicero. Not Cicero, Cermak. What? Yeah, Cermak. Sorry. There's the green line, which goes it goes west, but it also goes south. What else? There's the purple line, which goes towards Northwestern University in the north, goes downtown. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that. Did I miss any lines? Oh, there's the orange line, which also goes to Midway Airport, which is our smaller airport. But all of the lines, save for 3 of them. Oh, and there's also the yellow line, which is way far up north. It's kind of similar to, I think it's line 4 in Toronto, where it really, like, it's pointless. Really, nobody really uses it because there's only 3 stations on it, and it's way up north. There's no point in having it, but unlike Toronto, it's actually a very old subway line. I feel like the only reason we still have it in operation is for historical reasons. And that goes to a suburb called Skokie. Lines that we have here, except for 3, go towards the loop, which is, like the name says, this giant loop in the center of downtown. It's like a circle of tracks, and there's like several downtown stations along there that go in a loop, and then they go back the same way they came from. Bye, Ramses. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. But yeah, that's probably like the most unique part about our subway system. Yeah, I just feel like color coding subway lines are a little weird because, like, what about the people who are colorblind? How are they supposed to be able to read the map? Fans, yes, I do still watch Johnny's Rides. all of our subway lines are like, you know, regular rapid transit lines. I am of the opinion that a light rail cannot sub for subway. If you're gonna build a line that's like gonna act as like a subway line, you should use a subway, because the light rail just doesn't have the same kind of capacity. It's really stupid, but yeah. There are people who live in Skokie, but like, again, what's the point? It's like, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's literally just connecting Skokie to the red and purple lines. What's the point? Just like replace it with a bus service. Like, I'd rather have them like dedicate more resources to a line that's actually gonna go somewhere in the city, because there are still quite a few holes on the map that they should fill in. Yeah. Bye, fans. See you later. Thanks for coming in. And if you can hear it well, I know the audio that I have is probably not the best, but if you can hear it, there are some people who are shooting off fireworks right now because 4th of July night got rained on, so I bet a lot of people still have like leftover fireworks. Alright. I think I may call it a night soon. Yeah, it's distance quite a ways. Technically, actually, it is. You are not allowed to shoot off fireworks in the city of Chicago. The city has banned them, so you can get in trouble with the law. You're only supposed to shoot off fireworks if you have like a license to do so, like have like a special event. But people don't care. People in America take the laws as suggestions, not necessarily rules. It's a free country. No, it's not. Do people do it anyways for Canada Day? Or, oh wait, you're in Boston. Sorry, Ellie. I have some family in St. Louis as well, which is just a little bit southwest of here. But instead of shooting off fireworks in St. Louis, what people like to do there is they like to take their gun, because it's in a Republican state and guns are heavily praised. They like to take their gun, open their window, and shoot their gun out the window. It's technically illegal. The law enforcement doesn't like that to happen, but a lot of people do it. Yeah. They are not illegal here in the United States. That is dang sure. Guns have more rights in the United States than a lot of their citizens. That is all I'm going to say about that. I agree, Deborah. This is like the rumor. No one really knows how the Chicago fire started, but the rumor has it that the fire was started because a cow knocked out like a turn on a bunch of hay. But that has not been historically confirmed, and I doubt we will ever know for sure how the fire started. That was the Great Chicago Fire. I don't know if it was called the Triangle Fire as well. I'll have to look that up. But yes, you're right, Deborah. Although, I mean, if the city did catch on fire, I think we would be a little bit more prepared for it, because we have buildings. We have a lot more buildings now made out of fireproof materials, or more fireproof materials. I should say nothing is fully fireproof. Oh, that was in New York, LABHG. That wasn't in Chicago. That was only one building though. The Chicago fire, I think I said it before, it took up more than half the city. Like it burned it down. So. Just over 100 years ago, Alex. Yeah, that's why we're called the second city. Because a lot of people tend to think that Al Capone was based here in Chicago, and while I think he was for a short amount of time, he's more famous for doing crime in San Francisco. But there is a lot of crime in the city, but that's mostly on the south side. I mean, of course, again, nowhere is perfect. There is crime on the north side, but the vast majority of crimes take place on the south side of the city, so I tend to avoid those areas a little bit more. Yeah, the Great Molasses Flood. How does someone drown in molasses? Because it's gotta move really slowly. Ooh, lights. Like how is molasses able to outrun anyone? No, Alex, that's fireworks. I guess. I know I probably shouldn't be joking about this because I know people actually died from the molasses, but like still. Well, Alex, we had a big storm on the 4th of July, so a lot of people had extra fireworks, which they really shouldn't have because, again, it's illegal here. But, yeah, that's true, Deborah. So you'll see a lot more stone and brick houses here rather than wood. It's very, I mean, it'd be ironic if, like, someone in Canada drowned from maple syrup. That'd be funny. It would be dark humor. I actually don't think drowning in molasses would be a good way to go, because like it's all sticky. Like just think of like because you drown when like you run out of air and you have to take a breath, and then like the molasses goes down your throat. I think like just like imagine like the feeling of having molasses go into your lungs. That probably wouldn't be very fun. Yeah, that's exactly my point, Allie. Beetles? Can beetles kill you? I didn't even know that they could like bite you. Can they bite you? It's like Indiana Jones. Snakes. Anything but snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Alright, well, this has been fun. Oh. Ah, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really like horror movies. But, yeah, as I was saying, this has been really fun. I'm sorry if it was boring for you guys, but I think I'm gonna end it here. Just because the sunset ended. Sorry. Not for me. Why would you think it's fun to get scared? Like, I don't think it's very fun to get scared. But thanks for tagging along. I hope you guys have a pleasant evening. Don't drown in molasses until I see you guys again. Or maple syrup for my Canadian friends. And yeah, thank you, Susan. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you later.